Have you ever been overlooked for a promotion? One of my clients called me feeling quite despondent about what he could do to progress in his career as he was starting to lose his confidence. My name is Susan Ingall and I'm an executive performance coach, empowering C-suite executives and their teams to increase income and impact across the organisation. As I worked with my client, I realised how efficient he was in his role, and he was consistently delivering to a very high standard. He knew the team could rely on him and depended on him to get things done. The problem, he believed, was that he couldn't sell himself as well as other applicants. When the opportunity for promotions was presented in the company, he was sadly being overlooked. He couldn't understand, as he was doing more than what was expected, yet they weren't valuing his expertise nor recognising his enormous contribution. As a result of this, he was considering a new role in another company. I pointed out that this may not be the solution and to try a couple of strategies before making that decision. The question was, did they really know what he was doing in his role? And what impact was he having on the business? When I asked him, he said, of course they did. I said, how would they know if you don't tell them? He assumed that it would be obvious. The problem here is that the managers and most team members are busy concentrating on their own job and not tuned in to what others are accomplishing. The real issue for him was that he didn't want to appear to be gloating about his accomplishments. He needed to understand that he needed to inform them of his progress. I challenged him to speak up at the next team meeting and to update them on his progress and results. He had to list what he had done that week and to give them an update versus gloating about his accomplishments. This subtle change in perspective allowed him to be more comfortable with, dare I say, gloating. The manager needed to hear of his output and of the results he was delivering on, and more importantly, of the impact that he was having on the business. As a result, he was approached by one of the team members who couldn't believe what was on his plate, and more importantly, how much he had achieved. Another team member congratulated him on his results. His manager called him into his office to discuss the prospect of a promotion. You see, once you understand how you are naturally wired, you can work with it to achieve the success and fulfillment in your role. The strategies I put in place ensure that you stay aligned to your natural way. By being authentic, you will work with ease and achieve more than you thought possible. If you received value and would like a 15-minute chat to see how you can succeed in your role, then feel free to reach out or comment below.